Hi everybody, this is Carla and we are going to be making a love sign tonight. Right here I already have my resin mixed up. I think I mixed about 120 grams of resin up, and what we're going to be working on is the crushed velvet look, except because this is the bottom on this mold, because usually, the top is the bottom and vice versa. What I'm doing is I'm trying it out. I don't know if this is going to work. Well, I know it does. I tried out doing it reverse, putting the dark on the bottom, then the saran wrap, and then the clear. And this took me a while in my head to figure out, because I really wanted to do another love sign, but I've already done 2 pastel ones and with flowers, so I wanted this one to be different. Here I am mixing up some black matte craft paint, plaid. It's from like Walmart, 80 cents I guess, and I mixed in a fair amount with this resin because I want it to be opaque. It works better that way. Okay. So I was pretty, nervous doing this. Wasn't sure if it was going to work out, but it always does, right? Everything always does work out. Might not start out exactly how you want it to, but in the end, when you look back, you're like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm almost done pouring the first layer here, and I'm pouring it a third of the way, not halfway even. I don't think it's more like a third of the way, and I think that color that light makes on there is so beautiful. It makes me want to do something like that. The black with the rose, silver, rose gold, whatever that is. So pretty on there. So, okay, this is the plastic wrap I used. I bought it at the Dollar Tree. I've tried others that are thicker, and I think that the cheaper the plastic wrap, the better your result for me. So here I am just going to cut it into 4 pieces for the 4 letters, and I'm showing you one of the things that I tried to make right here. It's actually a heart. I'm holding it upside down in my hand with the crushed velvet, and this is the crushed velvet look. These were actually something else I was trying to accomplish, which in my next video accompli, you will see that I figured it out. And can't wait for you to see the next video. But this gorgeous. Hey, and this is my first full-time voiceover. I'm moving my hands even though you can't see them because I'm working in there. Okay, I'm putting the piece of saran wrap over the first letter, and I got the burps, excuse me, a popsicle stick to push it down on the sides to try to get the air bubbles out of it, and also to make sure there's enough that it's going to make wavy patterns, because you want it not to be tight across. You want it to have ripples. You do not want to put this in so that it's folded underneath the resin, because you're going to want to take this off. It's much easier, believe me, to get it off if you have not let the resin fold. You know what I mean? Get a little bit of resin into the saran wrap, and then it goes under and kind of makes a little fold. I don't know why I'm showing you this again. I love these things though. Oh, because this is the same effect. The wrong color. This is voice over Carla. I don't know what this other Carla is doing on the screen. I don't even know which one she is right now. Okay, so here we go, V. I love these things that say love, that remind me every day to be kind to people. And it's the funniest thing, but if you learn to feel where your heart is, like feel that little spark that we have in our heart, and if you think about your heart when you're dealing with people, like just feel where your heart is, you actually are so much nicer to people. It's just bizarro. Really works though. All right, so we're almost LOVE. Yeah, we're almost done here. I promise you. Got another few seconds. I felt like I needed you to see what was going on here. Oh, hey, can I get a thumbs up and a subscribe just because this video is only 15 minutes and 13 seconds? Ah! Oh man. Okay, so here we've transitioned now to where the black resin is cured. And what I'm doing is I am gently pulling and tugging. I am not trying to rip this out of there. And you'll see that by doing this little tug and moving, you're going to get this saran wrap off in one piece. Up in the edges, you may have a little bit that's kind of stuck, but just kind of keep pushing so that you don't have to get the tweezers and pull out a lot of pieces. Okay, so I got it all off. I'm using May Spring. I can't even think right now. I'm using the May Spring colors, which I am in love with. And this one is the Rose Quartz. This comes in the Gemstone collection. I have a 10% discount in my information below. And yeah, if you use that link, because these May Springs are super high quality, super high pigmented, just absolutely beautiful. And so I decided that I was going to use a little bit of the Let's Resin red color of the chameleon powder, just a drip right there in the middle for a little bit of a highlight. I don't cover the whole thing, just I'm trying to give this extra dimension. And then this is the May Spring color. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to put the name of the colors I used below. I think that one is turquoise. I'm pretty sure that's the turquoise color. It's such a beautiful color. And when you're doing this process, putting these mica powders on top of resin that has cured, it doesn't want to stick. It's not at all like doing it on top of the mold. When you put it on the mold, you know it'll stick, but when you do it like this, it doesn't really have anything that has tooth. Now I think this one worked okay because this wasn't 100% cured, like hours and hours. But the good thing is when you pour over your clear resin and this type of crushed velvet, where you're working from the bottom up, it'll hold it in there. You just go slow. You don't just dump it in there. I think this is the malachite that I put on. Not one of my favorite flavors. And I used a light green. I don't know what happened to the footage for that. I'm pointing at the screen, like, see that little bottle sitting over on the left hand side? You see the lid and you see that green? That's from this Maystone Gemstone collection. May Spring. Oh my goodness. And so then what I'm doing to break up and just give a little more interest, I'm using Again, some of the Popsicles chameleon powder, just teeny little bits, like in the corner, on the sides, just for a little more interest. Yeah, this is the malachite one, and you'll see in the end, I wish that I had chosen another color. This one came out kind of dark. So yeah, I'm just finishing up the touches here. I probably could have cut this a little shorter, and then I would have only been a 14-minute video. Oh, hallelujah. Okay. Oh, I found a little bit of saran wrap up in the corner. That's where you'll find most of it, if you do find any. So you just want to pull that out. You don't have to, I don't think, but you just should, maybe. I did. I just pulled it out of there. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. I probably meant to cut how long this part is and leave in doing the green color, but I cut, I've only been editing videos for 11 weeks? 11 weeks. Maybe 8. Not that long, but I'm getting pretty good at it. I almost said something I shouldn't say. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Come on. Oh yeah, I didn't film adding the clear resin. I am so sorry. I am working on 1, 2, 3, 4 projects at the same time today, and breaking them up into the different videos. That funny little orange thing right there, that makes my heart sing. So does this love sign. I think this just came out phenomenal. Yeah, so I didn't show pouring it. Maybe I added it in and I added it into the end. I'm going to have to check and see what I did. But it's done. Oh yeah, I'm sure about, okay. I moved on to the unmolding to when it was cured, because there was really nothing to show you at that point, except for that I had already poured the clear. Would you like me to say that again? Okay, so I've got it unmolded. I love this mold. I love it. The ones that I have the videos on in my playlist with the pastel colors, I love. This is like another, just, oh, it's so pretty. When you look at this in person, the colors in it, they look really deep. They don't look like they're a ½ inch or whatever, less than a ½ inch. They don't look like that. It looks like you're looking down deep, because you're seeing all the ripples from the effect of the part of the saran wrap. And I put in a little bit of glitter. Yeah, that's the one thing you missed when I put in the clear, is that I did drop in a little bit of the chunky glitter that I got from Temu, and some of my favorite little silver stars. Just teeny bit though, just so it has a little twinkle. Lights would have been pretty in this one, but I love this. I think this is beautiful. But you can see how the malachite green, even in person, the malachite green kind of looks dark. It is dark, and I wish I had used a purple or something right there. So we're almost done here. So I'm gonna, while you're looking at this and while I'm holding it upside down and trying to show you the lights, please, if you have not already subscribed, I'm going to ask you to please go in and subscribe. I'm very close to 500. I really need to get to 1,000 because I need to get monetized for the ads. I need I need. I really need the help that the money will give me to get more resin and stuff, because I literally am almost out of resin. But I have other things that I can show you how I do. But I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're here, and thank you so much